YouTubers, Mike Martin's here, Mike Martin's channel. I want to do this DC Comics Visual History updated edition. I love this. It comes in a box like so. The book is several hundred pages here, easy. The quality of the book is phenomenal. So if you're looking to pick this up anywhere online, here's I'm going to give you a quick look inside. Wow, nice heavy weight on the binding there on the cover. Some nice good weight. What I like about this book, especially what I like the most about it, is how it's actually broken down into years. I really like this idea, how they kind of went from the old to the new. That's actually Action Comics #1. But let's go here. You get your introduction here. You start with the 1930s. So I guess it starts with 1935. So these are how comics originated, right? Wow, new comics. Fun comics. Almost looks like Action Comics right here. Almost. $1937. Detective Comics. $1938. Here we go. The Action Comics, June, the birth of the superhero. Action Comics #1. Had a reprint of this when I was a kid. I think 1970s reprint. Then I think Action Comics kind of ventured out a bit, and it wasn't always Superman. It was other things going on there. It was more detective stuff for a while. Then you got 1939 here. And it says June there. Man of Steel. Hit the scene. There's some big pages there from the... Look at this, 1940s, people. 1940s. Yeah, you know who comes in the 40s, right? Spring, #1, Batman. And then Detective Comics. Batman stars in Detective Comics for a long time. And then that's number 38 there. There's the Flash. Wow. Fastest man alive. Wiz Comics. So then you start going heavy superhero. Now it's all villains fighting superheroes. Caped Crusaders. Here's the Justice Society of America application. 1941. World's Finest. This is when the war breaks out. Well, 1939, but yeah, I know Captain America was there for a bit. But this is DC, so we won't be seeing any of him here. It's Sensation Comics #7 here. 1943. These are really early comics of Superman here. There's the Green Lantern. I remember this. I actually have some of these stories of the Bible. I actually have them at home. Really old, 1944. Flash. Wow. Secrets of the Batcave. That's pretty pimped out. I love it. 1947. Star Spangled Comics. Wow. So basically, this is when the Allies won the war, declared victory in World War II. Everything, you start seeing a change in things, you know? Western comics. Jonah Hex, he should be here in the 80s. I used to collect him too. 1949. Here we go, 1950s. It was a James Dean era now. Ooh, Bob Hope. Some Batman stuff here. Yeah, Batman and Superman were big. Big money makers for DC. That's Sensation Comics here. Oh wow, 3D book. 1954. There's Jimmy Olsen. Congo Bill. I remember that name. I don't remember Superman. 1955. That was the year James Dean died. That's a nice poster. Oh, 1956. '57. Showcase the Flash. All American Western, looking good. Tomahawk. We're still in the 50s. Let's fast forward here a bit. 1960s. John F. Kennedy decade here. Look at Justice League. This is how I remember it as a kid, looking at it like that, with the red, white, and blue. Here's Green Lantern moving up in the ranks there. Oh, I think I even remember this cover. I remember seeing a digital cover of this. I never seen the physical cover of that. It's 1963, people. It's the year John F. Kennedy was assassinated. '65. Yeah, these comics here are worth a small fortune from the 60s. They're really hard to find. It's first appearances of a lot of things, you know. 1967. Oh, Jerry Lewis. Wow, he's got his own comic. Lois Lane. See, the comic book price are still 12 cents. They're still pretty cheap. Very inexpensive. Well, at that time, 12 cents, I mean, was a bit of money, right? In 1968, right? So it's not like it's... Teen Titans. G.I. Combat. It's almost G.I. Joe, almost G.I. Joe, almost G.I. Joe. Almost there. 1970s. I remember this. Lots of war ones. This is just the time of Vietnam, right? So a lot of this war stuff. Ooh, Batman and Robin. 1971. House of Secrets. 1972. Tarzan. All-Star Western, baby. Oh, Action Comics. Looks like 72 was a big year for DCA. A lot of Supergirl, Demon, Swamp Thing, Wonder Woman. They got lots of titles going here. Shazam, Sword Sorcery, Demon. 1974. I remember this. I remember Kung Fu Fighter, 1975. See, a lot of the covers I'm starting to remember because I did collect comics, but I wasn't born at this time. I had this. So there's a couple of ones I did have, but I mean, obviously they're way before my time, but collecting them, I would pick up collections here and there, right? Wow, look at that. Superhero Squad. Oh, see, the Karate Kid had a thing. 1976, so this is way before the motion picture came out. Huh. That was a crossover here, Spider-Man versus Superman. That's awesome, look at that. 77. 78. 79.
Natives, my guess would be the oil sands down in the States. Did you hear of that? Yeah, down in the States, there's been these natives protesting for a couple months now because they want to run a pipeline through their land.
And let me see here, you got the New Teen Titans, 1981.
Apparently over the weekend, they had a private security force there with dogs, and they got the dogs to attack people, and apparently the dogs did some...
1982. Batman. Oh, I had this. I had this. I had this. I had this. I had that. I remember that. I remember this. I never owned it, but I remember seeing that. Man, we're still in the 80s. Look at this. This book is huge, people. I could be here for hours. I'm going to skip ahead here. 93. Don't want to give too much of it away. Kind of a little spoof of Superman there, eh? It is Superman, never mind. 2003, look at the art. Look at the change of the art. The Action Comics. But I don't want to ruin this or spoil it too much for you guys, especially if you want to buy the thing. 2010s. And yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. And I just want to thank everyone for watching this. And don't forget, it's a really good book if you want to own it. Something you could peruse through once in a while. It's very well worth the money. Anyways, thanks for watching, and don't forget to, and it comes in this, eh? Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, people. Bye.